Hey guys, so our favorite blue blur is back. So Shadow the Hedgehog is going to be in the next movie, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, but it has Shadow, our favorite Angsty the Hedgehog. Um, and apparently Keanu Reeves is doing the voice. So as long as he kind of sticks to what we're used to with Shadow, all the other voices sound generally the same. Sonic sounds like Sonic, like, "Ha, you're too slow." Tails sounds like Tails. Knuckles is like the only voice that like flops, from having like some kind of accent to not having an accent to Dan Green, and it's just it's weird. But Shadow, hopefully, that dark, gritty, chaos control. I'm Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm the perfect life form. Like a hedgehog version of Kaiba. I just expect Shadow to be like, I summon the blue eyes white dragon. But Sonic 3, the first movie was great. After they changed to Sonic's appearance, I think if they didn't change the way he looked, it wouldn't have been as good. It wouldn't have been as good. If they kept him as that weird, freaky human teeth thing, I don't think it would have done as well. People were like, no, I'm not. I want to be able to sleep tonight. So they changed it. Second one, really, really cool. So having Shadow being introduced, there's a lot of expectation here because Shadow is a beloved character. He's been around a while. And I kind of see him as like the Mewtwo of the Sonic franchise, created in a lab, made to be basically a clone of Sonic. His emergence is still kind of like the same as he's in the tank and he busts out and tragedy and this and that, and so he's kind of like the Mewtwo of the Sonic world. But anyway, Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Sonic, you finally found your family.
Try to keep up.
I know it hasn't always been easy, but you didn't change who you are in here.
Yeah, in my lungs.
Or your heart.
There's been a high-level security breach. And we need Team Sonic's immediate assistance. Project Shadow is far beyond anything we've ever encountered.
Shadow's story began a lot like your Sonic. But where you found family and friends, Shadow found only pain and loss.
All right, we got a rogue alien on the loose. How do we find it?
Start with the giant fireball?
I love it. Let's start with a giant fireball.
He is much more impressive than the hedgehog I fought previously.
Dude, I'm standing right here.
You're a colorful bunch.
We don't want to fight you.
Actually, Sonic, I would like to fight.
No, no! My turn. Can we just talk about this? He's too powerful. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we need you-know-who.
This is a bad idea.
When has that ever stopped me?
Doctor,
We have visitors.
this is sad, Robotnik. Even for you.
We need your help.
On one condition.
Do this! If I can't rule the world, I might as well save it.
I need room. But, sir, I don't have the proper materials. Found some.
When we're done, there won't be anything left.
Hey, no cheat code!
What did you do?
What I had to.
Welcome home, my boy. It's impossible.
Is it?
It couldn't be.
Couldn't it?
Are you? In the saggy flesh.
So, I don't know how Gerald Robotnik would be there since he kind of died. Maybe because this isn't like an alternate take on it. Maybe he wasn't executed off screen somewhere. But it seems like Maria suffers the same fate. So why is Gerald still alive? But Gerald's the one who created Shadow. He created him to be the perfect life form. He was imbued with the cell. No, that's Cell. Using the genetic code of the most powerful. No, wait, no, that's Pokemon. He created Shadow to be the most powerful life form. Also, I think Cell also predates. Yeah, Cell predates Shadow as well. So, Cell, Mewtwo, both of them created to be the ultimate being. Both predate Shadow. So, yeah. I mean, we know that Sonic took inspiration from Dragon Ball. I mean, come on, Super Sonic, Spiky Yellow, 7 Chaos Emeralds, 7 Dragon Balls. Sonic is like Goku. Shadow is more like Piccolo, or not Piccolo, but more like Vegeta. Knuckles is like Piccolo, and so I mean, clearly they got inspiration. But yeah, Gerald showing up. I'd like to know how that is a thing. But yeah, this right here, that's Maria. Maria. She's in the game, she's in Sonic X, she's in the comics. I think actually her fate is worse in the comics because they're allowed to get away with a lot more. But yeah, he was, you see he was created, and his emergence is very similar to like Mewtwo. Whereas Mewtwo kind of uses his amazing psychic abilities to just blow everything up. Shadow's like, ugh! And then Mewtwo goes on a killing spree and blows the entire laboratory up. And that's the first time we ever saw murders happening in Pokemon. There are hundreds in that laboratory. He killed hundreds of people. But yeah, Shadows is pretty much, like I said, he's like the Mewtwo of Sonic. Dark, edgy, angsty, not knowing where he belongs, created to be the perfect life form, eventually becoming a good guy, and sounds like our favorite psychic Pokemon, doesn't it? But yeah, Keanu Reeves, for that short moment where we can actually hear him, it sounds like Shadow. And I think that's kind of what people care about, is them having the right voice. But if people went to see a movie with Ryan Reynolds' voice coming out of a Pikachu and it was just fine, a little strange. I just watched Detective Pikachu again the other day. Still a little weird hearing Ryan Reynolds' voice coming out of Pikachu, but hey, it works. Because it's not the Pikachu we know and love. It's a Pikachu, just not the Pikachu. So, but I swear, if Live and Learn doesn't pop up somewhere in this movie, somewhere, Live and Learn is basically the go-to song for like Sonic and Shadow. It's the song that's playing during the final battle in Sonic Adventure 2. Uh, it's just one of the most epic songs in Sonic. Also City Escape. You know, it's like, Grandpa, sing me a song from when you were a kid. Rolling around at the speed of sound. But yeah, Live and Learn better be in there. Otherwise, I think you're gonna have some people rioting. I think we might see some riots. And rightly so. Also, he better not pull out a gun. He's a perfect life form. He's basically the same as Sonic in every way, but better. He doesn't need a gun. That whole Shadow the Hedgehog game, that was so stupid. Why does the perfect life form, who has all the abilities of Sonic and chaos control, why does he need a gun? It was so stupid. It's been so long. I don't even remember if there was a lore reason in the game why he had to carry a gun. SO3. But yeah, Gerald Robotnik. I don't know if this is like some wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff going on here, and this is like advanced hologram, and but he's supposed to not be around anymore. So, but it is an alternate timeline, parallel universe, not to the games or whatever. So, I don't know. I don't know. If we get to see Gerald Robotnik, I mean, that's not how I imagined him. I remember him being a lot more serious, you know, because he was trying to work for a way to cure Maria, because she had the all too common illness, deadly illness that's never really specified, but they're gonna die from it. You know, she had it. Sensui in Yu Yu Hakusho had it. Was it Ken's brother in Digimon? Noah in Yu-Gi-Oh was hit by the car. I think it was Ken's brother who had like an illness and ended up killing him. Or did he get hit by a car too? All I know is that in the media, there's just a lot of unknown illness that takes people's lives. But yeah, I'm interested to see what Gerald's role here is, considering he's supposed to not be around. But yeah, Shadow. I mean, Jim Carrey did say, he's like, oh, I'm retiring from acting unless there's like a script that's golden. Well, this script must be golden then, if it took a guy who's supposed to be retired and brought him back. So, you know, always a pleasure to see him on screen. Anyway, let me know what you think about our favorite Angsty the Hedgehog, and why Live and Learn is by far the best Sonic song ever. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.